Welcome back to the channel. Today we are continuing on with the chicken coop operation renovation overhaul. We're fixing up the chicken system here so we can more easily collect eggs, and we can expand our flock a little bit. Today we are digging into the coop. So I've taken it all apart and I have cleaned it all out, and I will show you what we have and what the plan is for today, and we'll get right into it. In past videos, we made this little fencing area here, so now we can walk into the back or get access to the back of this chicken coop. And the plan will be to make this easier to clean out. Back side needs to be completely removable, so we're going to build a wall that opens, and it will also have more nesting boxes on it. This little automatic nesting box really only is good size for about 2 chickens. So we're going to put at least 5 in here, maybe 6, and I think that'll be plenty for our size flock. I tore out the linoleum that I had in here on this plywood. I'm just gonna let it run as plywood. I do also have to replace the light socket. I'm gonna put a smart bulb in there to see if I can access it. They keep breaking these sockets. These big birds, these roosters, they jump down. I don't know what they do, but they hit that stinking light and they break it all the time. We've got a bunch of 2x4s. We have a bunch of siding and scrap T111. I've got a whole bunch of other things, various things that I have collected, wood scraps and things I've collected over the years. So we're going to try to just use all scrap wood to put this together. And one of the main ingredients to this, I actually got in our family resale challenge we did last year in August. If you didn't see that, I will put a link to that somewhere here. It's a short video that we put out, and I picked up these awesome hinges. So this will be quite a bit of work. So let's dig right in. The chickens are very mad at me. I knew that chicken was laying an egg. Well, our window of light is closing for the day, so we will stop here. And I'll go. So this thing is 70 inches long, and it is about 18 inches tall on this side. It's a pretty heavy and large nesting box. Obviously, I just had to put this up here temporarily for the night. The next time we get back at this, we're going to be cutting in some doors, maybe some egg-shaped doors or something cool. The roof is just a piece of 1/2-inch plywood, and I think I was able to get it underneath this siding. So hopefully the water running down here will run off. Honestly, I think that's gonna work. I'll check it after some heavy storms and we'll see. The entire thing now, I don't have it latched, but the entire thing will just open, and it's a lot of weight on those hinges. It drops down and then the whole thing will open up. So we can clean the coop out. I can get into the inside of the nesting boxes and access this side of it. And I still have the access on the other side of it. It's all right. You can go inside. Come on. So I just threw some of the scrap 1/2-inch plywood that I had in there for dividers, and I will be putting some golf balls in here tonight actually, because I don't want them to lay out there. And every day I'm going to need to get out here right away and get this cleaned out. And sometimes what I've done is for a couple days cleaned all the shavings out and left no shavings in here. So the only place that had shavings was here, and they'll get in the habit of laying in here. They've been in some bad habits for quite a while. But each one of the nesting boxes is for about 13 inches, and they're about 12 inches tall. But there's also extra space up in the top, you know, for some of the taller chickens. So these are the hinges from the resale shop. I think it was like 15 bucks or something. I can't remember for all three of them. So I just threw this in here with what I had laying around. I used some washers, and I just put the 3-inch or 2.5-inch deck screws in, and there's quite a few of them. There's 5 in the main part, and then these are the shorter 1 5/8 screws in here. And with the 3 hinges, I mean, that's all I got. That's the best I can do to hold this amount of weight for that length. It's a lot of torque on those hinges, but I'm not going to have this open a lot. It's just going to be for clean out. This will make collecting eggs so much easier. you have it, the 98%, maybe 99% complete nesting box system. We got all the little egg-shaped doors in there. Just come by and open up. And look at that. The chickens have been laying in here perfectly. There has been no eggs in this coop on the ground anywhere. So they took to these nesting boxes. It's been 3 days since I put this on here. And I've just kept a golf ball in each one, and that encourages them to lay in there. And from the looks of it, I have been trying to breed the ultimate chicken. Only the chicken back there is actually the olive egg layer, the green egg layer, which is what produces these. But I have bred, we hatched out a bunch of our own chicks last year, and I hatched a bunch of these. And I think that one of these black ones is a mix. And I'm pretty sure we have 2 hens that are laying green eggs now. So this way, everything will be clean. Check these every day very easily. I did end up just painting everything. We had some extra outdoor stain laying around, and so the hinges and everything got stained. Pretty cool to have these hinges on here from the resale shop. That was a good find. Those are actually the most expensive part of any project, is all the hardware. This stuff actually, this was like $40 of hardware, just these things. And so these big hinges, that would have been probably, you know, 60 bucks. $50 to buy just those hinges, so that saves a lot of money. The top does not open up. It is just one solid piece, and I stained that. I'm hoping that with the little bit of a lip on the roof, the most of the water will hit right here and it will shed off. I did add a latch over here. These screws that come with this are so soft that I stripped out 2 of them. Didn't get them, and now I can't get them out, so I gotta cut these off. I'll deal with that later. You can see this latch actually kind of holds the nesting box up and gets it lined up and holds it tight in there up into this end, because this is very heavy. I can swing it wide open. When I close this thing, I just kind of lift it up onto this ledge, and then it seats right into this this latch. This is just such a great upgrade for our chicken operation. I do have some plans for the old nesting box. I might make a breeding coop and have a small pen where I can use that. So I'm gonna clean that up and paint it. But we still have a few things. That's why I said 98%. I'm gonna put some trim on here and put some trim on the corners, but we are gonna paint this whole thing. We're deciding on a color, and we're gonna repaint this whole thing and paint the trim. Let me know what you guys think. The chicken coop overhaul, the chicken system overhaul here is in full swing. We've got just a couple things to do before fall. We want to make a better path out here so we can get out here in the winter a little bit easier. We'll take you guys along for all of that, and we will finally have an easy way to collect these eggs in a very, very resilient stone and wood chicken coop, and a great bigger yard for the chickens to forage in. And so all of this is all coming together. Let me know what you guys think of the new nesting box system. Any flaws you see in the process. I'd love to take your feedback. I always make upgrades based on what you guys say. Thumbs up on today's video. Of course, subscribe if it's your first time here. We'd love to have you tag along. Thanks for hanging out with us today. We'll see you next time.